we wait then? Are you saying, or?
Yeah, if we can hang on just a second.
Sure. Should we do like a little Jimi Hendrix or something? There you go.
Check on how many position, and I'm ready.
Welcome to Wolfgang's Vault. We're the 88.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I stay down below, carve out our names in wood, and under stars that glow, I'll be away for good. And if I find the sea, scratch out our names in sand, and by that ocean deep, oh, I'll be another man. Yes, I will. Well, I've been stranded in a place called hell, and I've run out of any dreams to sell, and I'll be gone before the love of me. But this here heart, I'll be the death of me. Oh, I've been taking a ride by the moon on escape, peeking out of the eyes of the ocean, far from the trees. I'm out in the world, you know they won't catch me. Yeah, now if I ran, honey, would you come? Or will you stay to be another one whose mouths are moving but their feet stand still, who give their lives to what they got to kill? Oh, I've been taking a ride by the moon on escape, peeking out of the eyes of the ocean, far from the trees. I'm out in the world, you know they won't catch me. Oh, I've been taking a ride by the moon on escape, baby, cast aside, peeking out of the eyes of the ocean, far from the trees. I'm out in the world, you know they'll never catch me. I'm high as a flame and wild and white dove, who's calling us back to haunt it where we love.
One, 2, 3, 4.
I have no reason to be cold, and I should watch my words, but sometimes only I don't know if I'm really changing, or I'm stuck to the bottom of a mess I made with thoughts so low, 'cause I've been so afraid. Oh no, not that. I guess I leave it in the past. There's not a thing I wouldn't do see her face, your same set eyes, and there's no other place that I could be, at least as far as I can see.
This song's called They Ought to See You Now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You took the breath with just a little wink. You had the heart with just a dance. Had them crawling, yeah, you made them think, oh, that they really had a chance. Down and alone, had never shown how they ought to see you now. Yeah, you were meant for only sunny days. You had the silver in your mouth. Oh, but life has got a funny way of ripping all that silver out. Down and alone, but never shown how they ought to see it now. Oh, we love those lips and so fine hips that you used to shake. Yeah, you take what you can take. Yeah, well, maybe we're all better off this way. Oh, we love those lips and so fine hips that you used to shake. Yeah, you take what you could take. Yeah, well, maybe we're all better off this way. I heard about it from a friend of mine. He said they really did you in. Awful hard enough to say you're fine, but it was written in your skin. Down and alone, and never shown how. Oh, somehow, yeah, somehow. Oh, somehow, they ought to see you now.
Hi, I'm Angie from Crowd 80 Magazine, and I'm sitting here with the 88. You guys want to go around and introduce yourselves?
I'm Anthony, and I play drums.
I'm Adam, I play keyboards.
I'm Keith. I play guitar and sing.
I'm Todd, I play the bass.
So yeah, we just did a great session with these guys. You want to talk about your new record a bit? I know it comes out officially on the 28th next week. Self-titled, correct?
Yes.
How's the reception been so far? Because you've done a digital release prior to this.
It's been great. All 50 people that bought it are really enjoying it, so that's good.
We'll wait till it officially comes out.
Yeah, no, it's been really good. I mean, we're totally happy with the record, so I think that's what really matters. At this point, whatever happens is okay with us.
Was it recorded in LA?
It was. It was recorded at a place called Grandmaster, and we had a lot of fun. It was really easy, and so I think we all just had such a great experience doing it that, like I said, I don't think we're too worried about anything. You know, I think it's when you make a record and it just isn't done in the right way, and then that's when I worry about reception and how people are going to hear it and all that stuff. But if you take care of, you know, the the main thing, which is the music, and you're happy with that, then whatever happens after that is okay.
Mhm. What's your all songwriting process like? Is it all collaborative?
Usually
This
starts with a drum beat. Usually.
Right.
This record was more collaborative than anything else we'd done in the past. A lot of the songs came out of us just getting together and making stuff up. So that was, we say this in every interview about this record, but we didn't even set out to make a record, and that's what I think is special about this, is we got together just because we really love each other and love playing music together. So,
Mhm.
and that was it. And then all of a sudden we had songs, and
Mhm.
okay, let's record them.
How do you feel like living in Southern California informs your sound and your music?
I have no idea because I've never really lived anywhere else. So
It's very like sunny, it has a really sunny beach vibe kind of.
yeah, I could see that. But I don't go to the beach because I'm so white. So.
Because you're a musician, you sit in dark rooms.
Yeah, well, because I'll burn.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
It's fragile.
sunscreen. Do you guys want to tell me a little about? I know your name, the 88 has like a backstory. You guys want to tell our readers about that? I don't know who to direct these questions to.
It's
Yeah,
a-
you just throw them out there.
Yeah.
Somebody will bite.
It's just what does it mean? It's 88 keys on a piano, but it's really not anything, to be honest with you.
Well, I read about a correlation to the French kicks.
It's a title of one of their songs, and the guy that used to be in our band had that record and saw it and just wrote it down. It was just on a list of hundreds of names.
Oh.
And then everyone kind of liked it in the band for a different reason. It really had nothing to do with being fans of the French Kicks, but
Do they know that they're your namesake?
I
Inspired
don't
you?
know. I think the guy that used to be in the band kind of knew them or something, but it's not an homage to the French Kicks or anything.
Okay. Interesting.
We heard a new one actually. It was 8 arms and 8 legs between us all. That's right.
You tell me.
Or, I don't know. Some guy just said that the other day, and I was like, I guess that's true. There's 8 legs, right?
True, yeah.
8 arms. So we're,
I like that one too. You have to update your website with
yeah,
that little.
we're gonna put that
that
one in there
info.
for sure.
So you guys have, I know here at the Vault, obviously we're interested in the Kinks and Ray Davies. You guys want to tell me a little bit about that relationship?
Well, he was looking for a band to tour with, to open for him, and then play some Kink songs with him. So we,
Hollywood connections.
yeah, Hollywood connections. We used our influence, and we did that, and it was incredible, So we got to record with him, which was amazing, and yeah, it was great.
He sings on one of your all's tracks as well, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which song is that?
It's called They Ought to See You Now. It's one of the ones we did today.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And do you guys keep in touch with him? Is that sort of
sure.
a running relationship?
Sure.
Adam heard from him
Best
a couple
friends.
days ago.
Yeah.
Well, he just finished a collaborations album of different people doing Kink songs. We got to be on the album, and so I wrote him to say how amazing it sounded. We got a couple MP3s sent to us, and it sounds amazing. Like, I just can't believe that we're playing
it's
with him. It's just crazy.
It's pretty cool.
But yeah, so I just said it sounded great, and we loved doing that with you. And he said, thanks.
He said, who are you?
Yeah, who are you
Who's this?
again? No.
Kind of also honoring, the rock history that we celebrate here. You guys also played with Elliott Smith. Can someone tell me a little bit about that experience?
It's interesting how the stuff comes about, because really, we had a friend that massaged him and his girlfriend, and she gave him a CD one day, and he liked it and said, I want these guys to open up for me. So we got to play a show with him, and then we learned a couple of his songs, and asked him if he wanted us to play
You backed
it with
him,
him.
right?
Yeah, because he was doing acoustic sets at the time, and so yeah, we learned Can't Make a Sound, and played it with him at soundcheck, and then played it at the show as his encore. Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's funny because people as time passes, the story grows, and like
Sure.
we're best friends, and
Takes on all this
we-
allure.
Yeah, I mean, we barely knew each other. We just played a show and got to back him on a song.
But that was his like personal, decision, right? I mean,
Yeah,
that's-
no, it was fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Also, what I just read about you guys was that you did a track that was entirely recorded on the iPhone, and that's coming out on this new record as well, or is out.
It's already out.
It is out.
That one's out, yeah.
Can you guys tell me about that? How that was sort of arranged, how that came about?
Well, Hollywood connections again. Well, I had seen the 4-track application, and then we had talked about it while we were touring somewhere, and just talked about trying it, and then coincidentally, a guy that we have known forever, who's kind of affiliated with Apple, called and said, "Hey, would you guys want to try this application and try to record a song on it? You guys be the first band," and blah blah blah. So it sounded fun, especially after making our last record, which was just
Laborious.
yeah, like the opposite of 4-track recording. It was like everything was really
40 track
yeah, yeah. So anyway,
in the vocal.
it was fun.
Do you guys in the studio do a lot of like layering and vocal harmonies and?
Yeah, on this record it's pretty minimal. We just we did it in 9 days and played everything live, kept it to like just a couple takes each at the most, and then took a couple days to do some harmonies and a couple little guitar overdubs, but there's really not much on this. We just wanted to keep it try to keep it as close as possible as to like how we sound when we play a show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
So you keep that in mind when you're recording. That's
Yeah.
yeah, and I think in the past we've gone into the recording with that in mind and never really been able to stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially me, like my voice. It's always like, well, let's
play around.
fuck with it and make it something else, But this, we really left it, as live and raw as anything we've ever done.
Who produced and engineered the record?
We produced it, and this guy named Andrew Olekel, he engineered it. He's a great guy.
So you guys are on the kind of an end of a tour right now. How else do you plan on promoting this record through the fall? You guys doing more touring?
Great question.
Viral marketing?
Yeah, I don't know.
We just sort of, I don't know, things just keep coming up. We don't plan a lot. And so I don't think we know what's going to happen next, but we assume something, something good.
We'll write about you in Crawdaddy. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
thank you.
Get you out there.
Awesome.
How do you guys feel like living in Los Angeles? I mean, you guys do a lot of like movie spots and television spots and ads and stuff. Is that sort of something that happens naturally in that climate down there, or do you make a conscious effort to put your music out in that capacity?
No, I think we've been lucky in that sense, but I don't think it matters where you live. I think if you have the right song or sound or feeling that works in a particular scene or whatever, they'll use it whether you're from here or San Francisco. I don't think it matters. I think we've just been lucky in that sense of people seem to think it works for
Your name's out there
certain
now
things.
too. I think for that sort of work. It's great.
Yeah, we stumbled into that. Wasn't on our radar.
Really? Yeah, because you guys have a
just
ton of
never
stuff on your
happened.
resume there. It's cool.
Yeah, we didn't know, and when we got we didn't even know anything, like didn't know that world existed, that bands got stuff in TV shows and stuff. This was way back in 2003. This is
Way back.
a long time ago.
Mhm.
So yeah, we just literally stumbled into it, but it's been really good. We've been lucky.
It allows you to be a sustainable band.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's great. I mean, I think that's all I have, unless you guys want to add anything about the album or, anything.
No.
You good?
Thank you so much
Yeah.
for having
Thank
us.
you guys so much.
Thank you.
for talking to us.
Great. Thanks.